Hello everyone and welcome to NETCRYPTO, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are taking a look at Mind of Pepe, right? So this one is a token we've already labeled as a scam. We have done quite a few forensic investigation. You can go and check out those videos on the channel, right, to actually prove that indeed this is a scam. The scammers are cashing out. So there isn't enough liquidity into this one. Well, as you saw in the thumbnail, we are talking about the launch, right? So launch and claim has been confirmed for 2 p.m. UTC on the 3rd of June, which will be Monday, right? This is the information coming out, right, on X. Launch plus claim day confirmed, right? 3rd of June, 2 p.m. UTC. So if you don't know what this is, whichever country that you are in, just go on Google, say what is 2 p.m., what is my current time in UTC, and you'll be able to calculate exactly 2 p.m. UTC, what that translates to according to your region, right? So what can we expect, right, in terms of the launch? What are the scammers' playbook, right? What are they going to do? Because we have covered tons and tons and tons of scams from these same scammers. As you see, the list is endless and it just keeps growing more and more. And this list that we have here, it's just the tip of the iceberg. It's most likely times 3 what we see right here, right? So what can we expect to happen, right? So let's just go through a couple of scenarios, right? But first thing first, let's just cover the scam flow to see where we are in the scam flow. Right, so in the scam flow, we are currently on stage 4. So by the 3rd of June, which is Monday, right, we'll be entering stage 5 of the scam. Right, so stage 5, that's where they launch on ETH. ETH is their favorite chain because it's pretty expensive, right, for you to be able to sell because of gas fees, right? So for those who actually invested like anything below $100, right, it's not going to be worth your while to even claim your tokens because gas fees can go upwards of $150 just to claim. So if you had bought just $100 worth, it's most likely when you bought, you even paid something like $50 gas fees. So to claim $50 worth of tokens, you're going to need something like $150. So it doesn't make any sense at all, right? So that's why they choose ETH, right? Because it acts as a deterrent for investors to actually sell, right? And the one thing that we need to talk about for those of you, if you are especially new to this type of scams, is that's why I said in the initial video, is the moment that this scam hatched out of the egg, I said don't stake, right? Because staking forms the pillar of the scam. Because if you have staked, unfortunately, you are not going to be able to claim, right? You are actually locked in staking. So let's look at the scamonomics, right? So the scamonomics goes like this. You buy into the pre-sale, right? When you buy into the pre-sale, there are 2 journeys. One journey, you don't stake, right? When you don't stake, 3rd of June, you should be able to claim and sell your tokens, right? Another journey, if you are staked, unfortunately, you have to wait for 7 days, right? This scammers put you into this sort of like jail for 7 days and you can't do anything in there, right? Until the 7 days are over, then you might, I use the word might, be able to actually unstake, claim, and sell. But there is another journey that the scammers have, the blocked journey, right? So this journey, scammers have been using it quite a bit, which means you buy into the pre-sale. It doesn't matter whether you staked or you don't. The scammers put you in the blocked, right? They block you right there on the website, not on the blockchain, because a lot of people come, I've gone through the contract. There's no blacklist, right? They block you right here on the website. When you buy, guess what? You connect your wallet right here on the website. So they just blacklist, say UI, simple tech, blacklist you right here on the front end on the UI. The moment you connect your wallet, they can see, this is the wallet that we want to block, right? So they won't block you, right? They will block you. You can't sell, right? No matter what you do, but they are going to allow some people to be able to claim and sell. So this is what they used to do for majority of the time. But these days, with the multiple scams that we have covered lately, remember WEPE, right? WEPE, rug pull. Meme index, rug pull. Crypto Hostiles website is even down now, but also a rug pull. These days, they're just deciding to rug right? They will still block a couple of people because maybe they're still using the same script, but it's just a rug pull, right? So those are the two journeys, right? So the other journey is there will be some people who are able to claim and to sell, even make a profit, but this hasn't happened for months now, right? The last token that some people were able to make some profit was, I think it was Pepe Unchained. Yes, Pepe Unchained, right here. Let's take a look. Pepe Unchained, this token right here. Wall Street Pepe, Solexi, Meme Index, Mind of Pepe is coming out. This is the one we're talking about right now. Flockers, Crypto All Stars, Play Doge, all these were all rug pulls, right? So Solexi is also upcoming, right? I think in 16 days, that's when the sale is ending. We'll get more info in terms of the actual claim date. So that's it. So even if people say, I have made 3x into this Mind of Pepe, I doubt it, right? The numbers are not looking good. I think Mind of Pepe is just going to be a straight up rug pull, just the same as they did with Wall Street Pepe, same as they did with Crypto All Stars, and recently Meme Index, right? It just came out. Even the launch price was even lower than the last price of the pre-sale. And speaking of price, the current price point that we see here is sitting at 2037, right? It's very important for us to track. Most likely they're going to add 2 zeros here, right, as the launch price. So by buying into the pre-sale, you immediately lose 97%, just like we saw recently with the other scam, the other scam by the dip, right? I did cover that one yesterday. The token launched 97% down the last price of the pre-sale, right? So these are the situations that we're expecting to happen with this one. And I do get a lot of questions. You always cover all these scam tokens, but I do warn people like this. The moment it came out, I say, don't buy this thing, right? If you really want to get involved, wait until this thing launches, right? If you really want to buy into the pre-sale, we have got a strategy for the members, right? For the channel members that we covered here, right? There's 6 golden rules of buying a pre-sale. That's one of the videos, right? It's for members only. So which means you need to actually join by clicking the join channel membership. If you're using an Apple device, just go on a desktop and join the channel membership there, right? If you don't get this option, right? That's one of the videos that will be very insightful. And once you've watched this one, you really want to get involved, you can use the 2x Peebo pre-sale buy strategy, right? This is for members only, right? Those are some of the strategies. We also have a video where these scammers are actually doxed, right? For this specific scam, Mind of Pepe. The scammers are actually doxed. But for most of you, you are interested into projects that you can actually invest in. One of them is this one right here. We've got the next 100x token, right? Obviously, you join the membership to watch which token this is. I did the initial, this one was like, I did this video like yesterday, but I did actually, right, do this token episode 8 for the members, right? For those who have joined the channel membership, episode 8, this episode here, that's when we talked about the token 2 months ago, and today it's 70% up, right? Which means for all the members who bought this token 2 months ago, when we initially listed it up as a potential 100x token, if they invested 100K, today they've got 170K, 70% up, right? So those are some of the things that are available for you if you join the membership, and you get access to my email. You can email me directly to ask for token reviews or pre-sale reviews, or just some general stuff that you just want to ask in terms of crypto. And if you go up like on the master tracker membership level, you can even request tracing, right? I can give you a formal report on your investment that you can use with the authorities, right, to actually report some of these scams, right? So that's just something for you to keep in mind. Join the membership. There are tons of perks on there. So we're just going to watch this one closely, as we normally do, see what happens. Are the scammers going to be, are they going to do a rug pull, right? Or are they going to just blocking people, allowing some to be able to claim, right? And then they'll only lift that block once the token is gone like 90% down, something crazy like that, right? So this is the update for this one. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think they're going to rug pull, or they are going to allow some people to be able to make a profit. Personally, I think they are going to just straight up rug pull. That's what they've done with meme index. We see the chart. They did it with Wall Street Pepe. We see the chart. They did it with Crypto All Stars. Website is down now. We see the chart, right? That's what they did. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one or in the memberships.